Hi, everybody. Welcome to the No Depression Sessions. We're here at the Gatekeepers Museum in Tahoe City, California during WinterWonderGrass with the Infamous Stringdusters. Guys, thanks for joining us. Yeah, this has sounded great so far, man. Soundcheck has been fun. This is fun working with you guys. Good seeing you again. We recorded in New York years and years and years ago, and now here we are at the outlet of Lake Tahoe into the Truckee River. And what do you guys want to do first?
We're going to do a song, one of our river songs, and here, since we're right near the Truckee River, we'll do one called Tears of the Earth. 1, 2, ready? Rushing like a torrent and carving the land, picking up trees, stone and sand, and cities of man go up from the ground, and they grow up so tall where the river runs down. Paris to London, Boston, New Orleans, from the heartland down to Dixie, out to the seven seas. Like the tears of the earth, the rivers they run, come down from the mountain in the bright morning sun. Where I clean my soul and get carried away, let me stay in the valley by the river one more day. And I stood at the edge of the canyon so wide, I saw so many years, 10,000 before, and it'll carve out the land 10,000 more. Like the tears of the earth, the rivers they run, coming down from the mountain in the bright morning sun. Where I clean my soul and get carried away, let me stay in the valley by the river one more day. When the first light of dawn heats up the dew, and the drops shine like diamonds where sunlight shines through, my heart can rest just for a while, and my tired feet can walk for another mile. Like the tears of the earth, the rivers they run, come down from the mountain in the bright morning sun. Where I clean my soul and get carried away, let me stay in the valley by the river one more day. Yes, let me stay in the valley by the river one more day.
That sounded great. Thank you guys again for coming and doing this. So rivers, we're right here at the mouth of the Truckee River where two elements meet each other, where the mountains meet the water, especially when that water is moving. It's something really special. You know, the Washoe people knew that for 5,000 years. We know that. Can you tell us more about the special nature of rivers in your lives and in your music and how they've impacted you?
Yeah, well, you know, some members of the band, Panda here is a big fisherman, and so he's always been connected in that way. But I think for some of us, at least for me, I know, we did a river trip, a couple of them, some years back on the Middle Fork of the Salmon River up in Idaho as a whole band. Brought all our instruments, spent 6 days floating down the river, and that experience, you know, seeing the Native American relics and just being connected in that way day after day of being on the river opened my eyes up a lot to the power of it and everything that provides, not just from resources, but also personally and spiritually. And so, yeah, it's kind of a bit of a revelation, I know, at least for me. And so from then on, you know, it sort of spawned and seeded a plethora of river songs from the band, because that's how music and art works. You get inspired and then you start creating things around what inspired you. So yeah, and since then, even as a band, you know, we've started, you know, we've partnered with certain organizations, conservation organizations that work with water specifically. A bunch of us now live out in Colorado, where water is just more on your mind. You know, I'm from out east. You didn't think about it. There's always enough water, whatever. But when you live out in a dry climate, the amount of water available is just an issue. Fires are an issue. And so, yeah, these things just come up more into your consciousness when you live out in a place like Colorado, or here, you know, in this part of California, certainly same thing. So, yeah, your art reflects what you're inspired by and what you're thinking about, and that's kind of how that all came about.
Well, thank you for the music about it. Thank you for the conservation work about it. And so we're about to dive into Flat and Scruggs next, right?
Here, get up in there.
Yeah, Flat and Scruggs, the OG bluegrass gangsters. We are huge fans of these guys, and it's crazy because in our time as a band, a lot has changed in bluegrass. Bluegrass is a lot cooler now than it was when we were starting out. I mean, it was always cool to us, but now it's so popular, and one of the things that we pride ourselves on is pointing people back to the amazing founders of this music, and Flat and Scruggs are high on that list. So this is a tune called Polka on the Banjo, which is just a fun and, you know, light tune that also kind of has on display all the bluegrass chops, but also just kind of has that spirit of bluegrass really coursing through it. Shall we, boys? All right. 1, 2, 3. Now there's a sweet young miss that I'd like to kiss. Listen, folks, and hear me. She's not my only love. I have another love. She'll just have to share me. She's 5 foot tall, work boots and all, and she already knows. She's in a competition with a composition known as Polka on the Old Banjo. Polka on the banjo, make that 5-string hot. Polka on the banjo, give it all you've got. Polka on the banjo, watch them fingers go. Of all songs, I guess the one that I love best is a polka on the old banjo. Takes me by the hand and I begin to swing her. She knows I never miss the chance to kiss or dance the polka with her. Now I won't say a word once I have heard the one thing I love so. She's caught in the middle, playing second fiddle to a polka on the old banjo. Polka on the banjo, make that 5-string hot. Polka on the banjo, give it all you got. Polka on the banjo, watch them fingers go. Of all songs, I guess the one that I love best is a polka on the old banjo. Watch them fingers go. Of all songs, I guess the one that I love best is a polka on the old banjo.
String Dusters, guys, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for having
Happy
us.
birthday to you. Have a
Thank
great
you
set
again.
tonight. We're wrapping up the entire thing tonight.
Thank you
And
so much.
yeah, thank you for doing that strongly and in style.
Thank you. Thanks,
Right.
guys.
Next time.